General Anselmo Avenido Jr., President of PMA Class 1967, Baguio City Mayor Mauricio Dumugan, a longtime friend spanning almost 40 years, Lieutenant General Donato San Juan II, the Superintendent, Philippine Military Academy, my fellow mistas of PMA Class 1967 and their families, my beloved countrymen. You know, usually I do not read speeches, but since I am with you, with the family, I mean the generational crowd, I would like to be proper and well, of course, this one is prepared, that comes from the heart. Kasi pag nagsasalita ako ng hindi lumalabas yung totoo kasi yung piniprepare ng staff ng Malacanang, it's almost walang mali. But so you cannot express what you want to say, and there are plenty of things that can be said about our country today. But anyway, first of all, my heartfelt congratulations to the Masupil class of 1967 on the occasion of the Golden Jubilee. Let me also give my thanks to our families who've always been there for us through thick and thin. This night is also for them. As we commemorate this momentous event, let us also celebrate the lives of our mistas and Class 67 ladies who have gone before us. Their camaraderie and valuable contribution to our society will be forever be cherished in our memories. 23 years ago, I became an adopted member of the PMA Class 1967. Our tradition of service to the people can be attested by our history, remains a source of pride to everyone in this batch. That is why I am very honored to be considered a Di Masupil. Alam mo, I would like to insert something here. You know, I am greatly proud to be a class of 1967. And there will never be a time that I would shame the class. Now, just to make clear, it is a matter of principle also and honor. I said during the campaign that if any of my family or ako mismo would be involved in corruption in government, you can be sure, you have my word, I will resign immediately. Kaya ang gusto ko lang sabihin sa inyo, because it's politics again. It's a rehash of what it's pure garbage. But, you know, I'm president, I've ordered AMLAC and everybody to give information sa what's my worth in this, in terms of pesos in this planet. So, hindi ko kayo hiyain. Walang anak ko o ako mismo, sa totoo lang. I have not signed any voucher even for myself. I only receive a salary and that's it. I do not accept my allowances. Wala po ako. I avoided it and it will be so until the end of my term. But then I would hit hard against corruption. So I must set the example. Because if I don't, I cannot command obedience. You know, our people have endured corruption all throughout the years. I would not like to be a person of, into the blame game. But at least during my time, there will be a respite for the people. And corruption will really be controlled or stopped. Yan ang masiguro ninyo. We have produced 85 outstanding graduates who spent their military careers protecting the peace and sovereignty of our country. You know, singit na rin ako. Davao City is growing very fast. For the first time, it has hit, and it is a record for this country, umabot kami ng 9% growth rate. And for you who have been to Davao, nakita naman ninyo. So I do not have to really to pull my own chair. But ang ginusto ko sana noon was really to model at least my humble years during the presidency like Davao. But alam mo ninyo talaga at lahat na-assign doon sa Mindanao pati sa Davao, alam nila yan. Alam ninyo mga mista na I really am a very, I was a prosecutor and lalo na itong issue sa droga, it is not acceptable to me. 4 million already as slaves to a chemical to fatten the pockets of the drug lords. I have to do some cleansing. Hindi naman lahat. But the police will have to return to back to the campaign against drugs. I did not declare an operation, a police operation, simply to deal with it. I waged a war. And my order to the armed forces and to the police was to destroy the apparatus of drugs. Kasi wala ho mangyari. If they are the drug lords and they have the shipment, but kung wala lang sanang organization to run it down on the level of street pushing, hindi talaga matatapos to. At kung sasabihin mo lang sa akin na yung mga maliliit lang, yung mga mahirap lang ang namamatay, hindi ho totoo yan. And the western side of the Visayas is quite stable condition. The Albuera mayor, yung sinasabi nila na sinalvage ng police, well, that is the story of the other side. PNP is under my office. So I would only believe what the police would tell me. You cannot force me to accept a theory that it was improbable for this to happen or that it did not occur at all. Because maniwala ako sa sundalo pati sa pulis. Kasi sila ho ang under ko. Hindi yung outsiders or even if you're a neutral witness. That's not the way how to do it. And you cannot say that, alam mo, ang nanay ko kasi puta, ang tatay ko hold upper lang kaya nagkaganito ang buhay ko. So if you give me that explanation, pati na yung Katoliko, how can I deal with the problem? There are 4 million, and I never realized that, until I became the president and had access to all information. And it was very shattering to realize that there were already millions of Filipinos afflicted with drug contamination. Masisira ang bayan ko. Sabi ko nga sa lahat ako simple lang, mayor lang ako at never really aspired to be what I am now. When I was not crazy about it, I never hungered for it. Pero kung ang bayan ko na ang nakataya, pasensya na lang. I cannot say, the world will never stop to listen